Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and today we're going to continue to talk about my best friend's gay wedding. All right, because that's what this movie is. All right, it's a piece of fucking crap. It's not completely irredeemable. There's some good scenes in here. Some funny moments in here, I'll give it that. I like the location. I'm from Chicago, back from before Chicago became a fucking shithole. All right, it was actually a pretty nice city. It really was. I was very proud to be born there and to live there. This movie was a testament to that for me. I was very proud to show off my city. Okay, now for those of you who don't know, if you haven't been watching these videos here on this movie, I have a personal connection to this movie. All right, there was a girl I dated a long time ago, and this was her favorite movie. Okay, and so we watched it together when I was in California, and I was stationed there in the Marines. And then fast forward a couple years later, and she came to visit me in Chicago. And since this was her favorite movie, I decided I would recreate the movie for her. All right, and that's what I did. I'm from Chicago. I already knew where everything was. Worked downtown. Okay, so I made sure that we hit all the places that were in this movie. Okay, and that's what we did. All right, so that's why this movie is so special to me. Not because it's fucking good, but because someone I was very close to really cared about this movie a lot, and because I cared about her, it was important for me to give her a good experience. Okay, and I did give her I gave her a great fucking experience. All right, and I showed her around Chicago too. Okay, anyway, yeah. Sorry about that. It's a long time ago. Long time ago. All right, so yeah. But we're still friends. I even talked to her. Yes, I did. I talked to her. I told her I was going to review this movie. And I said, I cannot think about this movie. I can't review this movie without thinking about you. I mean, how like that time in our lives, when you're young and shit, you do stupid things. You do stupid things, all right? I wasn't that much younger from the characters in this movie. They're all like 27, right? I think I was like, 23 or some shit, maybe 24 or something like somewhere around there, if you do the math, when I recreated this movie for her, okay? But I myself personally saw the movie in 1997 when it first came out. I saw it on the Base Theater, okay? Because I was broke. I was a fucking private first class. I had no fucking money, no car. I was living on a military base. They had a Base Theater there. You could watch movies for free. So I'd walk over there, and wherever they're showing, that's what I watched. And this is one of the many movies that I watched for free. Okay, a couple of them I've already reviewed, actually. Okay, I know for a fact that that movie I reviewed, Till There Was You. That's another rom-com. I reviewed it last year at this time. Loved that movie. It was so special and endearing to my fucking heart. I absolutely. That was the movie with Sarah Jessica Parker and Jean Triplehorn and Dylan McDermott. Y'all remember that movie? Okay. Till There Was You. It made absolutely no fucking money at the box office, and it bombed, but I loved it. I couldn't understand why. I think maybe they didn't market it enough. That's what I thought. Maybe there weren't enough commercials. I was in the Marines when that movie came out, all right? So I didn't get to fucking watch TV and see commercials and shit like that, all right? I didn't go to the movies all the time, so I couldn't see trailers. But I love that movie. I thought it was so fucking good, It was very cute, and I love the whole, they almost meet each other until the very end, They're perfect for each other, but they don't meet until the very end. And then I reviewed the movie last year. Because it's one of my favorites. I was going to recommend it, actually. It's like, I love this movie. That's why, I watched it again, and yeah, it's a piece of shit. It's a fucking piece of shit. It is. It was a piece of shit back then. I just didn't know it. Because I was younger and I was stupid. Most of all, it's because I was lonely and I was horny and I was young. Okay? And I really had nothing else to fucking do but go to the fucking Base Theater and watch goddamn fucking movies. Alright? So I watched Till There Was You, and I also watched this piece of shit. My gay fucking best friend's gay fucking wedding. Alright? The biggest takeaway I got from my best friend's gay wedding when I first saw it in 1997 at the Base Theater was that I was homesick for Chicago. I miss Chicago. I miss the river. I miss the Water Tower Place. I miss the buildings. I miss the John Hancock and the Sears Tower, or Willis Tower now. Okay, I miss Comiskey Park and all those things that you see in the movie. Okay, I miss that stuff. I really did. So it meant a lot to me to go back home. So I just remember that because I was in a fucking military base. Okay, but anyway, the point is that I reviewed this movie. I'm reviewing this movie because there's a girl that I really liked a lot. I had feelings for her. We did. We were young. We were dumb. If you want to know how that all came about, watch the other videos in this series. Right? I talked a lot about her. Right? I'm gonna say her name. No, don't even question that, okay? But we had a good time and stuff, and it was very important that I recreate this movie for her, right? And so that's why this movie is important to me, okay? And that's why I saw it more than once. Okay, and I watched it again to review it here, and of course it brought back all the memories, and just to be young, just to fucking be young, I was such a romantic fucking god pussy back then. Oh my fucking god, dude. When I'm disgusted by myself, actually. I think about how cheesy and corny romantic I was back then. Thank God I know better now. I know better now. And let me tell you something, guys, if you're watching this, you straight guys that are watching this review, okay, you know goddamn well, dude, you get a lot more pussy when you don't act all romantic, all right? It's fucking true, all right? It's fucking true, all right? And girls know this, but they ain't gonna tell you that, but it's fucking true. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, I got nothing to gain by lying to you, okay? I got nothing to gain by lying to you. That's what I do here. I give you a straight man's point of view. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what your dad didn't tell you, your boyfriend didn't tell you, your husband didn't tell you. I'm gonna fucking tell you because I got nothing to gain. I got nothing to gain by lying to you, okay? Because we need some fucking truth out here. We really do, dude. I got fucking, there's no fucking lube here. Don't even fucking look for it, okay? There's no fucking lube here. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you straight up, baby. And you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna give you a straight man's point of view. An honest to God fucking straight man's point of view of this goddamn fucking gay AIDS infested rom-com. Okay? With that fucking walking fucking nose and fucking chin, man. I swear to God, you put some fucking green face paint on that fucking face, and then you got fucking the Wicked Witch of the West right there. Fucking Julia fucking I'm a bitch Roberts, Yeah. Let's start this movie, this movie's about a fucking asshole. Basically, she's an asshole. She goes there to fucking sabotage a wedding that her best friend fell in love. Okay, how much of a best friend is it when you don't even fucking know your best friend fucking fell in love with a girl? Okay, much less a billionaireess. Yet she had no fucking clue. Okay, but now she realized that she really loves him, even though she's been fucking him for 9 years and wouldn't fucking give him the time of day to do anything serious. Okay, now she realizes now that he's fucking fallen in love with another girl who's a did I mention she's a fucking billionaireess? Okay, because that just happens all the fucking time, right? Whenever we fucking meet someone, she's always a billionaireess. Okay, that just happens. And the fact that nobody even points that out or really nobody dwells on that in this movie. nobody talks about, oh my God, you're gonna be rich. You marry her, you're gonna be fucking rich. And nobody fucking says that in this movie. It's just like so what, right? Are you fucking crazy? He's already, he complains. The guy, Michael O'Neill, played by Dermot Mulroney, the love interest in this movie. He complains that his job is low respect, zero, low pay, zero respect job that I just happen to love, bro. Just like that. He says it just like that. And yet he's marrying a billionaireess. But for some fucking reason, he doesn't want to fucking quit his fucking bullshit, low pay, zero respect job. When he's marrying a woman and he's never gonna have to fucking work again for the rest of his fucking life? Are you out of your fucking mind? What kind of a guy would fucking turn that down? Just imagine, when you think about all the fuckers out there who are busting their ass 65 hours a week, okay, to provide for their family, working overtime, okay, putting in 12, 13, 14-hour days, okay, to take care of their fucking family. Okay, and here comes this beautiful woman who's a billionaire who falls in love with you, and you're going to tell me that fucking you're not going to marry her because it would be wrong? Because you love your fucking job so much? That it would go against your principles? It would be selling out? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking sell me out, you fucking cock smoker, dude. You're fucking gay, dude. You're fucking gay. No straight guy would ever fucking turn that down. You're out of your fucking mind. And for what? What's the temptation here for him not to marry his billionaire? Some fucking lying fucking slut and a half who smoked more meat than Hickory Farms and then tells him about it all the fucking time? Hey, let me tell you, ask Michael, how many times did fucking Jules tell you she fucked a guy with a bigger cock than you? How many times? What, 50, 60 times? Okay, but you're actually considering falling in love with her? Really? Because she's your best friend? Are you out of your fucking mind? And you think and she thinks she's got a chance with him? What kind of fucking lollipop land are you living in? Okay, and I'm not disgusted at the character. She's just badly written character. I'm disgusted at you fucking chicks out there that love this fucking movie so much that think that could fucking happen to you. Okay, I got a better chance of getting bit by a fucking radioactive spider and fighting crime, okay, with my spider powers, okay, than you do with this shit fucking happening to you. Okay, this is just fucking mental masturbation is all it fucking is, all right? It's mental masturbation, okay? It's like a dude when he fucking watches a porn, you know, and there's this super hot ass girl on there and he's fucking playing with himself, okay? Imagining that he could get a girl like that in real life. You know, well, I'm sure he could if he paid for it. But let's just say she wasn't a porn star, but she looked like one, okay? Like he could get a girl like that in real life? Are you out of your fucking mind? Some fat fucking 35-year-old who lives in his mom's basement, okay, who's addicted to fucking Jell-O and potato chips, okay, and works at a fucking McDonald's. Okay, you think that fucker's gonna get a young Pamela Anderson, okay, or a Sydney Sweeney? Are you out of your fucking mind? Of course not. Okay, but when he's jerking off, he's pretending that that's gonna happen to him. You see what I mean? That's what you fucking bitches do, man. You watch this shit and you think that's gonna fucking happen to you. What the fuck? And you say we're immature? Because I watch my fucking superhero movies, I'm immature? Are you out of your fucking mind? You watch this fucking shit and you think it's fucking real. God damn. That's the difference between a chick flick and a guy flick. We know it's bullshit. We know it's bullshit. Y'all fucking think this is real. Like it's gonna fucking happen to you. You know, it's not gonna fucking happen to you. The problem is by the time you realize it ain't gonna happen to you, you know, by that time you're already like, what, 35, 40, 45 years old. And he's like, oh shit, man, that was my window. I spent it all fucking smoking cock. Never settle down. Now you want to, but I mean, the pickings are pretty slim. I'm sorry, but the guys your age are dating younger. I mean, the guys that you want. Sorry, not the guys your age. The guys that you want that are your age are dating younger. They're dating younger, okay? That's just the way it is, you know? I'm sorry. Who said life was fair? Who fucking said life was fair? Okay? No, nobody did, okay? We're not treated fairly either. I know you don't want to admit, no feminist wants to admit that, but actually, yeah, guys, we're actually not treated fairly. Okay? There's so much fucking more that privileges that women have that men don't have. Okay? But no one ever talks about that. No one ever talks about that, you know? No, you know, there's no fucking petition of feminists trying to get jobs as underwater welders or plumbers, okay? Or working the fucking the oil rigs out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Okay, you never see women complaining about not getting hired equally, 50% over there for those jobs. Do you? No, you don't. Okay, but when it comes to being a fucking CEO of a corporation, it should be 50%. You know, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit, man. That's what I'm talking about. Women in STEM. Okay, all right. Anyway, I'm Diego. I'm gonna give you a straight point of view. So let's talk about my bullshit fucking gay friend's best gay wedding. All right, well, where did we leave off last time? Now, when I talked to you last time, what do you call it? Jules, that's Julia Roberts' character, okay, is the lying fucking cunt that she is. She's been trying to sabotage her best friend Mike's wedding. And by best friend, I mean her old fuck buddy. He is not her best friend. He didn't know what the fuck she was doing at all. He fucking invited her to this wedding 4 days before the wedding happened. She had no idea that he was dating anybody. She had no idea he fell in love. She had no idea that he fucking proposed to her. She had no idea of fucking anything, that she was a billionaireess. Nothing. She knew nothing. How can you be fucking best friends and not know that shit? Are you out of your fucking mind? Okay, I'm like, my girlfriend and I, oh my God, dude, I can't fucking do a goddamn thing, okay, without her fucking best friend knowing about it in 5 minutes. Okay? So don't give me that fucking shit. Right? Her real best friend is a fucking gay guy named George Downs. Okay, that's her boss. Okay, that's her real best friend. Okay, this fucking flaming guy, but he's actually really charming, played by a real life gay guy. Yeah, how's that for fucking typecasting, right? Rupert Everett. Okay, he's actually very good in this role. He's probably the best thing in this movie. Okay, he's very calm. He's very sensible. Okay, Julia Roberts is losing her shit, going through her fucking estrogen attacks, you know, and all the other characters in the movie are fucking dumbasses. They don't realize what the fuck's going on, even though it's happening right fucking in front of them. Okay, they're all fucking beta. The love interest, Michael, is a fucking pussy. He has no male friends, even though he works in the sporting industry. He has no fucking heterosexual guy friends at all that he should be talking his problems to instead of some fucking bitch. Like a lying fucking slut, like fucking Julia Roberts is in real life. Well, guess what? Okay, her character's like that too. Okay, sorry. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, so, you know, I mean, this movie's all sorts of fucked all the way around. All right, so, yeah, so she doesn't know shit about what's going on in his life. He doesn't know shit about what's going on in her life, okay, but apparently that's his best friend, and we're just supposed to believe it, okay? Here's that big fucking piece of shit. Just open your mouth and swallow it. It's basically what the movie's telling you, okay? Well, all her attempts to fucking sabotage this wedding because she loves him, she wants him to pick her, have failed. Okay, Kimmy, that's Cameron Diaz's character, that is Michael's fiance, and she's, no matter what happens, she's still in love with Michael. She does not want to call off the wedding, all that kind of shit. So she manipulates Michael, and all this kind of crazy shit happens. Anyway, it comes down to this, all right? finally, Michael decides to call off the wedding, okay? Because of an email. Okay, I won't go into it. I already explained it last time. But there's a fucking email that's actually written by Jules, okay? But she pretended it was written by fucking Kimmy's dad. To his boss to fire him so that he can work for his father-in-law, that kind of thing. He didn't want to do that. There was already an argument he had with her about that. He loves his bullshit job, even though he never has to work again for another fucking day in his life. He still wants to fucking do his low-pay fucking zero-respect job. Why he loves it, I don't fucking know. But if you really loved your wife, okay, you would probably want to be with her and not on the fucking road, okay? So yeah, get your fucking priorities here. Which one of you is the billionaire? Oh yeah, she is, okay? So you probably want to fucking keep her happy. Okay, and she probably doesn't want to fucking follow you around to different fucking places all over the fucking United States, okay, when she could be going to fucking college, all right, to get her fucking architecture degree so that she can fucking own her own architecture company that her dad will buy her for her fucking 22nd birthday, okay, where she can just boss around a bunch of architects, all right, and you can just fucking sit at home and fucking jerk off and wait for her to get home, okay, so that way she can fucking eat you out and buy you fucking flowers and fucking she can draw your fucking bubble bath, okay, while you fucking stick your fucking peg vibrator up your fucking ass. You goddamn, it rhymes with bag. Okay, anyway, that's what I think about Michael O'Neill. Okay, so anyway, so all that's going on here. Okay, and we're supposed to believe it. I swear to God, Michael's a bigger fucking fairy than fucking than George, man, honestly. All right, so that's going on here, okay, and there's a lot of fucking songs from 1964 and 65 in this fucking movie, man. Why they always got to go to the 60s for? I think it's probably because that's the era when the writers, were young. They remember those songs and shit because that's when they were growing up, so they have to put that in their fucking rom-coms because that's what the shit they remembered, when they were a little fucking kid. I don't fucking know, but it's the same fucking shit. Anyway, so that's going on here, okay. So she sabotages it. He decides to call off the wedding because he thinks that his wife is trying to fucking force him out of his career. Okay. And he tells Jules, recommends that they just run away together. Hey, I've never been to Texas. And he's like, I just want to be alone, Jules. You're so lovely. And you're also lovely. And the way you look tonight. So basically he's singing fucking Tony Bennett's fucking The Way You Look Tonight and just fucking ruining that fucking song. Okay. But yeah, imagine Keanu Reeves fucking singing that song. That's basically what you get here, dude. This motherfucker, Dermot Mulroney, he went to the fucking Keanu Reeves School of Acting, okay? It's that caliber, all right? And we all know how many Oscars Keanu Reeves has won. All right, so anyway, the next scene here is Jules gets a letter. Blah, blah, blah. She goes over to the wedding. She gets a letter and she panics. So she runs over to the wedding reception, the pre-wedding reception. Okay. They're all having brunch there before the ceremony starts. Everyone's dressed up except for her. She's wearing casuals, with a cutoff, so she can show off her stomach when she's walking. Her big fucking curly, fucking permed out fucking 1990s fucking hair and her fucking big fucking black fucking Yoko Ono sunglasses. Okay. And she's using her sunglasses to hide her fucking guilt because she knows she's guilty as fuck. She realizes that she's ruined this fucking relationship, but she doesn't want to accept any responsibility for it. Okay, how's that for fucking realistic? Huh? I know, man. This is a fucking drama, not a rom-com. Okay, anyway, so that's going on here. Okay, so she confirms with him if he really is. Why is like she sees him there having fucking brunch with his dad, and she was like, I thought you were calling off the wedding. What are you doing here? I thought you weren't gonna get married. He's like, I can't just slither away in the middle of the night, Jules. I've got to confront them and tell them what happened. And she's like, you're not thinking about changing your mind, are you? Because she wants him, I made a decision. Can you please just go check on Kimmy, see if she's okay? Like that. She's like, okay, I'll do it. All right. So that's what's going on here, okay? Okay, like I said, Jules in her shade. Okay, and I want to raise the bullshit flag here real quick. Okay, this is bullshit. Okay, I know this movie was fucking written by a guy who's supposedly straight, but he's not. If he wrote this fucking piece of shit, this is the kind of fucking a story, that script that you write when you're at the fucking gay bar and you're on your fucking fifth fucking Cosmo. Okay, and you're a dude. All right, that's exactly what this fucking is. All right, number one here, straight man's point of view. It's bullshit. Okay, no guy would break off a wedding to a billionaire's. I don't give a shit how much he fucking loves this girl. You fucking women think you're fucking gold diggers. Okay, well the reason women get their bad reputation for being gold diggers is because it's pretty well known. I mean, it's just part of our herd instinct. It's part of our culture to know that typically it's the man is expected to provide for the woman. Okay, that's just the way the Western society is. Okay, most societies have always been that way. The man protects the woman, he provides for the woman. So naturally, a woman's going to be attracted to a man with more resources. Okay, a higher social status, more respect. Okay, they get more food, they get more women because they provide more protection. Okay, they provide more resources for the woman so that she doesn't have to do as much, especially when she's pregnant, okay? That's a herd instinct, okay? And it's always going to be that way. That's never going to fucking change. Okay, that's why. Okay, it's very rare. Okay, that it's the woman that provides those things for the guy. Okay, and it does happen. Obviously, where it's just 2024. I mean, I myself have dated many women that make a shitload more money than me. Okay, a shitload more money than me. Okay, but the thing about it is that no matter how different the roles are, you could say. It doesn't change the instinct, okay? Women tend to want to be with a guy that can provide for them. So if she's a millionaire, then she wants a billionaire or a multimillionaire. You see what I mean? Okay, now it also works the other way, okay? It also works the other way. Okay, this guy, I mean, I know he went to fucking Brown University. That's where he met Jules, he got Ivy League school, okay? But I think he went there on financial aid. I'm not really sure, okay? But he should be having a much better job if he graduated Ivy League school. He should be having a much better job than just fucking writing bullshit fucking sports stories, all right? So I'm guessing that this guy realizes that he's going to fucking inherit billions of dollars. He's going to inherit his wife's trust fund, okay, once he marries her, especially if they have kids, okay? You know? So, I mean, what the fuck? Why would he turn that down just so he can be with his fucking fuckbuddy? What is she going to provide him? So that's the part these rom-coms never, ever talk about. What does the woman provide the man? It's always about what the man can provide the woman. What does the woman provide the man? Nothing. Her snatch? Well, I mean, every woman provides that, okay? So what the fuck? If you didn't provide the snatch, then he wouldn't want to marry you. So what do you provide? Exactly, nothing. Nothing. You're a taker, not a giver. Okay? Guys, you need to be with a woman who's a giver. Okay? Society tells us we have to give. We have to give. We have to provide. We have to pay the bills. We have to provide a safe, secure home for her and for the family. Okay, society tells us we have to do that, and if we don't do that for whatever reason, we're frowned upon, not just by fucking other men, but by women too. Okay, there's no fucking equal rights when it comes to this fucking bullshit at all. I don't give a shit what the fucking feminists tell you. There's no fucking equal rights when it comes to, okay, you will be lower in value. If the woman's supporting you, you're gonna be lower in value, and she will fucking leave your ass. Okay, that's just the way it fucking is. It's like ladies, you know, if you got a high value guy and you let yourself go, and you start getting flabby and shit, you know, and stretch marks and all that kind of cream, your tits start sagging, the guy's gonna fucking leave you. Okay, you know why? Because he's looking down on you now. Okay, he's lost respect for you. Same the way women lose respect for men that can't provide for them. Okay, it's the same fucking shit. Okay, it's the only difference is that whenever a guy fucking, hey, my girlfriend is getting fat, I'm gonna dump her. Okay, then we get shit on for that. Oh, you piece of shit, you're just using her for her looks. You're so superficial and disgusting. Just like a man to do that. But when a guy, you know, when a girl does it to a guy, it's like, well, what did you expect? She wasn't happy. You weren't fulfilling her needs. You know, she has needs too. She shouldn't have to suffer just because you don't want to step up to the plate. You know, you see what I mean? So you see the bullshit here, the hypocrisy? That's what I'm fucking talking about, all right? Now this guy's got a billionaire, so no fucking woman in the world is gonna fucking take that away from him. Okay, no straight guy would let that happen. Are you out of your fucking mind? Look at me, man. If Madonna were to walk in, as ugly as she is right now, yeah, I know she was hotter 30 years ago, okay? But as ugly as she is right now, if she was in love with me and she wanted to marry, I was husband number 5, okay, do you really fucking think I would turn that down? Do you really think I would marry for money? Do you really think that I would ever fucking do something as superficial as that? The answer is no. No. I would never marry for money. I would marry for lots of money. Pay up, buttercup. Okay, yeah, I'd marry for Madonna money. Oh, fuck yeah, I would. Fuck yeah, I would. And I don't give a shit how fucking hot you are, ladies. I don't give a shit if you're a fucking Instagram model. I don't give a shit if you look as good as those fucking bitches on Instagram that get flown to fucking Dubai and have fucking sultans and fucking Arab guys take a shit on their fucking face, okay, for 50 grand. I don't give a shit if you look that fucking good, all right? This doesn't fucking matter, all right? I'm getting some Madonna money. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter. Even if I was in love with you, it wouldn't fucking matter, dude. I'm getting fucking paid, all right? I can find love later, okay? Once I get that money, okay, love will find me, all right? And it's fucking true, okay? And it's the same thing here. I don't give a shit how much love a fucking, Jules gonna provide for him, okay? She cannot provide for him what Kimmy can provide for him. And that's just the truth. That's just the fucking truth. And on top of that, Kimmy is legitimately in love with him. Whereas Jules just wants to win a fucking competition with Kimmy, a girl she barely knows. She just wants to win. She just wants to get the guy. She doesn't really care about him. Not the way he needs it, not what he wants. She just wants to win, okay? So it's very hard for us to root for the protagonist when the protagonist is a fucking lying piece of shit. You see what I mean? Anyway, all right. So moving right along, okay. What you call it? Jules goes over to check on Kimmy. Kimmy's upset, you know. She knows the wedding's off, but she hasn't told her family. She hasn't told anybody. She's hoping for a miracle. That's what she says. I'm hoping for a miracle. It's Cameron Diaz. She's playing the ditzy fucking airhead blonde like she did in Something About Mary, like she did in fucking Charlie's Angels. She's just a ditzy fucking, you know, that type of fucking girl, the fucking airhead. All right. Okay, so Jules tries to explain to her why Mike changed his mind and why he called off the wedding. Okay. And while actually, what she's really doing is she's confessing to Kimmy her deviant psychology. Actually, she's basically telling her why she fucked Kimmy over. Okay, as a, you know, in a way that explains why fucking Michael changed his mind. When actually, the only reason Michael changed his mind is because of the fucking manipulations that Jules was doing. All right. Okay, and she uses food as an analogy because she's a food critic, all right? Even though she's 27 years old, every fucking 5-star restaurant in New York is scared to fucking death of her, okay? That she'd ever write a bad review about their food. So everyone fucking sucks her dick in New York, okay? Yeah, 27 years old, yeah, of course. Yeah, she knows that much about fucking food. Food criticism. Anyway, so Jules says, Mike, or let's say, for example, Mike orders a creme brulee because it's perfect. It's the perfect creme brulee. It's got the strawberries, the blueberries on it, you know. You glaze it over with a blowtorch, you know, in the pan, you know, caramelize it. But then he realizes that he doesn't want creme brulee. He wants Jell-O. But why does he want Jell-O? Because he's comfortable with Jell-O. Maybe that's what he needs, is Jell-O. I can be Jell-O. You can never be Jell-O. Creme brulee can never be Jell-O. But I have to be Jell-O. No. Creme brulee cannot be Jell-O. You're never going to be Jell-O. Now you need to call off this wedding. Now. Before the actual wedding part starts to happen. Okay. Kimmy's like, I love him. Yes, it's true. I wanted him to work for my dad. I want to finish school. I want my own life. So it's all my fault. Tell Michael it's my fault. You're the only one I trust. Oh boy. So Jules is like, because Jules been pretending to like this girl, okay? But she really fucking hates her because she's jealous of her, okay? You like to Jules, it's just a fucking competition. Now this is actually realistic here, okay? I've seen this situation play out before. Let me tell you something, guys. You guys that are watching this, okay, nothing turns a woman on more, nothing pulls out her competitive side than when another girl, fucking probably a girl better looking than her, has her eyes on you, okay? Because now all of a sudden the competition comes out. Okay, now the girl starts fighting for you, okay? When one girl acknowledges that another girl has a high value man, okay, and she thinks she's got a chance, she's gonna make a play for it, okay? That's how women are. Okay, it's fucking true. Now, guys, we don't typically do that. Like, if you got an average looking guy, and then you got this fucking, like, this Adonis guy there, okay, and you both want the same girl, it's pretty fucking obvious which guy the girl is gonna fucking pick, all right? So the average guy's just like, all right, fuck it, yeah, I ain't ever gonna get her, now that guy around. Okay, and they just walk away. But girls are fucking, oh, I think I can get her. She's not as pretty as me. I can get him, you know? And then the fucking catfight starts, all right? Meanwhile, the guy's just there like, okay, you see what I mean? All right, that's the difference between men and women right there. Okay, so anyway, so Jules decides to go because, like, Kimmy trusts her. She goes to the tennis court, and there she finds fucking Michael, you know, in this suit and shit, just fucking pacing around, you know, having fucking anxiety attack and shitting himself. Meanwhile, Michael's brother, Scott, played by Chris Masterson, yes, the brother of Danny Masterson, who is in jail right now for Grape. Yeah, that 70s show, that guy. Yeah, it's his little brother in this fucking movie. He plays Scotty, that's Michael's little brother, who's supposed to be the best man, even though he's a fucking pussy. Anyway, just to show you how masculine his little brother is, his little brother is over there playing with the helium machine for the balloons, and him and his two fucking gay friends are over there taking turns breathing in the helium. Yeah, they're doing that. Yeah, because they're, you know why they're doing that? Because fucking a gay guy wrote this fucking movie. All right. So Jules approaches Mike, okay, and Scotty, like I said, they're breathing helium, okay, just like the people that wrote this fucking movie. Jules tells Mike that Kimmy admits it's all her fault. You know, how is she, Jules? Well, she said it's all her fault. Okay, right, okay? What a fucking bitch, right? And Mike says, like, does she still love me? Now here, Jules tries to filibuster, you know, talk around the question, and the answer, filibuster around the answer, okay, and then she sighs, and she's like, and then for once, she just decides to tell the truth, okay? She realizes that fucking, none of this singing shit's gonna work, okay? Michael's in love with Kimmy, he is not in love with her. And she just fucking doesn't want to accept that, okay? But it's the way it is, okay? She's, like I said, it's not about her being better for him than Kimmy is. It's all about her winning, okay? That's what makes her a disgusting person. This is all about her. She will fuck up her best friend's life and a bunch of other people's lives because of what she wants. That's not a good protagonist. That's not a good fucking person. You don't want to root for a person like that, okay? That's the bad guy, okay, in the story here, okay? And so she realizes that, Michael, he's not going to tell her, he's not going to tell Jules that, but Michael still loves Kimmy. He's in love with Kimmy, and that's just the way it is, okay? And Jules like, of course she still loves you. Okay? She's crazy about you, okay? What else do you want me to tell you? Mike's like, well, then you tell her that I'll marry her at 6 o'clock if she'll have me. If she'll have you. Anyway. All right, so Scotty and his gay friends, they keep singing with their helium fucking voices just to remind you that this is a heterosexual movie. All right, next scene, Jules talks to Kimmy, okay? She's in like the living room with this big fucking mansion, this big fucking estate, like I said. And Jules talks to Kimmy, and Jules says, he said, marry me. And Kimmy's like, she fucking hugs Jules so hard they both fall down on the floor, okay? So now Kimmy's okay, the wedding's back on, all right? And of course, Jules is pissed off, okay? So Michael goes to there's this gazebo out there, okay? And this is a big estate. The wedding's gonna take place in this big fucking family home, okay? This big fucking estate. Obviously, it must be in the suburbs of Chicago somewhere, okay? And like I said, it's fucking multi-million dollars, okay? The guy's a billionaire. The guy throwing this wedding for his daughter's a fucking billionaire, all right? So he owns the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, right. Okay, so anyway, Michael goes to this gazebo out there with Jules to talk in private. Okay, and of course, Jules has her sunglasses on because her sunglasses are like her armor. Okay, it protects her. It keeps her poker face. All right, so that she doesn't have to admit the truth. Excuse me. So she doesn't have to admit the truth about her complicity in this. Okay, her culpability and all this drama that's going on here. It's all her fault. She orchestrated the whole thing. She's been the mastermind behind it all. Okay. Like I said, she's the bad guy. She's the Machiavellian fucking bad guy here, okay? And they go to the gazebo out there, okay, wearing her shades, okay? She wants to talk, okay? So she takes off her glasses to talk to him, okay? She realizes it's her last chance, all right? So she struggles and she stammers, okay, trying to admit her feelings to him. So she's basically trying to tell him, hey, listen, I'm in love with you, okay? And it's hard for her to say it because she never says those words. They talk in the movie, she never says I love you ever to anybody. Okay, no matter how many guys she fucks, she never once said I love you, not even to fucking Michael, okay? All right, back when they were doing it, all right? So Jules says, look, Michael, I love you. I've been in love with you for 9 years. I've just been too arrogant and scared to realize it. Now, this could never happen today in 2024. In a rom-com, okay? Can you imagine that right now? In 2024, a woman admitting to a man that she was wrong about anything. Can you imagine that happening in a rom-com today? That would never fucking happen. No fucking way, okay? That would never fucking happen. But in 1997, it did happen, okay? Okay, and she's like, and now I'm just scared. I realize this is a bad time. No fucking shit. He's about to get married. But I have this gigantic favor to ask of you. Choose me. Marry me. Let me make you happy. Oh, okay, well, that's like 3 things, but... Yeah, and then she kisses him, okay? She kisses him, and he doesn't really kiss her back, but he's the more shocked, and he's just like, the whole scene, he's like this. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. He's like that the whole fucking movie. No joke. He's like that the whole fucking movie. And he's like that in this scene. Anyway, she tries to kiss him. He kisses her back a little bit, but then he pulls away from her. And then he looks over Jules' shoulder, and guess who he sees over there? In the distance, there's fucking Kimmy, his fucking fiance, his bride-to-be, Cameron Diaz. She's just like... She fucking turns around and starts running away. Now, just so you know, Cameron Diaz's character Kimmy is dressed like it's 1964. What the fuck is it with all the goddamn early 60s references in these goddamn every rom-com in the 90s? If there's a white girl in it, she's dressed like it's the fucking 1960s, all right? Like it's 1963, like Kennedy's still the fucking president. Every fucking woman, okay, they do that fucking shit. Why? What's so special about that? I don't fucking get it. But anyway, and Kimmy, of course, is dressed like it's 1963, and she runs away, and of course, you know, Michael's like, Kimmy! And Michael runs after her, okay? And then and Jules like, Michael! And then Jules runs after her. So you see the fucking chase, okay? The chase, okay? Running. Okay, Kimmy's parents notice it. They see Kimmy running, and then they see Michael chasing after her. Then they see Jules chasing after Michael. And they're like, "Oh, that's the maid of honor. She's from Chicago." Like that explains everything, you know. Anyway, so they're running, okay, and Kimmy gets to her fucking BMW and drives away. Michael makes it to his fucking car and chases after her. Jules cannot make it to her car, so she tries to steal a couple of cars that are in the parking lot in the driveway there. Unfortunately for her, all the cars are locked, so she can't steal them. So what does she do? She jumps into a catering fucking truck and just fucking takes off with that. She steals the fucking caterer's truck. Okay, I guess the baker's truck or some shit for this wedding. Okay, she chases them with that. And while she's hauling ass in this fucking baker's truck, she finds the time to call her best fucking gay friend in New York, George, for advice. Okay. So that's going on here, okay? And we get to hear the wonderful song, What the World Needs Now is Love, Sweet Love. That's another 1965 song by Jackie Shannon, okay? What the fuck, man? What is it, these fucking references? It's one of those cheesy-ass fucking love songs from back then, all right? So that's going on here, okay? And then Jules, of course, while she's driving off, speeding this fucking bread truck that she stole, she finds time to fucking pull out her cell phone. It was a flip phone back then in 1997, and drink some fucking Diet Coke, which is right there on the dashboard. I'm not kidding, it's right there, okay? And while she's chasing Michael, okay, in the stolen catering truck, she interrupts George. She calls George while he's at a book reading, okay? And there you have Harry Shearer from the fucking Simpsons. Okay, and if you didn't know that, he was on Saturday Night Live in the 80s. And if you didn't know that, he was in the fucking god-awful Godzilla movie. Remember, he was the sexual harassment guy, Anchorman in the Godzilla movie from 1997, the one with Matthew Broderick, yeah, with Ferris Bueller, okay? And you probably didn't know this, but Harry Shearer was actually in the pilot episode of Leave It to Beaver back in the 1950s. Yes, he was a little kid, but he was there. He's been acting since then. Anyway, Harry Shearer's reading this stupid-ass fucking book of gay poetry, and all the gay people there are fucking listening to it. All of a sudden, of course, you know, the only person who has his phone turned on is George. So, of course, when he answers his phone, there's fucking Jules screaming at the top of her lungs, and everyone in the fucking book reading can hear it, which interrupts the book reading. So they're all just staring at George. A normal person would go outside to take this call. Instead, George just walks about 5 feet, okay, and starts conversing so that everyone in the fucking bookstore there can hear what he's saying, okay, and vice versa. All right, because that's pretty realistic. Anyway, Jules lost her shit. She's screaming. She's like, it's not going well. You know, while she's driving, okay. This is what comes from me telling the truth. Okay, part of the truth. Getting what you deserve is not fair. I'm in a stolen bread truck, and I'm chasing Michael on Michigan Avenue. You know? Yeah. She's not on Michigan Avenue, she's on Wells. I recognize the street. All right, she goes, she's like, I told him the truth. I love him, and I kissed him.
And this is what happened.
So George's like, Jules, a question. When you kissed Michael, did he kiss you back? Was there anything on the other side of that kiss that would lead you to believe that this chase will end happily? And Jules like,
We were interrupted by Kimmy. She ruined everything. Michael started chasing after her before he could answer me.
George is like, Jules, Michael is chasing Kimmy and you're chasing Michael. Who's chasing you? Nobody. Got it? There's your answer. You're not the one. Again, she's just like, yeah, just like that. It's like, for God's sake, woman, the wedding is at 6 o'clock. You have a small window to do the right thing. And then he hangs up on her, okay?